Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined by our friends here from the Hilton Head Humane Association, Lisa Kenward, and one of your longtime volunteers, Rodger Horsey. So good to have you here today. And we were talking a little bit before we started shooting. 90% is volunteers.
Yes.
90% of your staff that makes things happen, not staff, but that makes things work at the litter box is volunteer.
Yes.
This is awesome.
We can't do it without the community, without the volunteers, and that's our focus today.
We're drumming up volunteers here for the Hilton Head Association. The Hilton Head, yes, exactly, the Humane Association. And the litter box, let's talk a little bit about that. It should be called the treasure box. I mean, you can find the coolest stuff there. So let's talk a little bit about that, and that's your main fundraising arm.
Yes, correct. We do that through the generous donations, through the community, through the support of the shoppers, and then of course through our awesome volunteers that make the thrift shop very successful.
It's an experience, you know. You walk in and you talk to people who are so passionate about the organization, and they know the stuff that's in this. But you have a lot of turnover there. I mean, you got some great shoppers that come in there too.
Oh yeah. People come in there every day of their lives. Literally. They do.
Which is great because we get donations every day. So the shoppers, our loyal shoppers, come in and they look for the bargains. Yeah. Everything that is donated through the community is either slightly used or even possibly new. So they're looking for the bargains.
And we have a lot of people from the Hispanic community that buy a lot of bulk stuff from us, like lots of t-shirts and shoes and stuff, send it to Guatemala, to El Salvador, to Mexico. So that's kind of neat too. So it really branches out. I mean, it's all over the place.
You've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
And so what are some of the cool things that you've seen come in and out?
Cars, boats, airplanes.
I mean, this is cool.
I mean, literally, we had one guy who had a house in Wexford. This is before you were working there. And he decided that he had it and he was just going to cash out and go live on an island someplace. He gave us his whole house.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I mean, everything in it, like 20 TV sets and lights and all.
People are so passionate about animals and the Humane Society. I mean, it just pulls heartstrings, and people love their pets. They love their pets. So, you know, when it comes to figuring out, when you go through your closet or you go through things, when you're ready to do a purge, you know, you want to bring your stuff to a place that you you feel connected to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It goes to a great cause. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's a great cause.
Tell us a little bit about how the funds work and what your needs are for that money, like what the services that y'all provide there with the Hilton Head Humane Association.
Well, we're under that umbrella for Hilton Head Humane Association, and we are a major fundraiser, the litter box, for funds going towards the animals that are homeless, that need a home, and that is done through, again, through the community that's been very generous, through our volunteers, of course. So it's a win-win for everyone. We can help the homeless dogs and cats, and we're supporting a wonderful organization.
Now, how did you become involved with the litter box?
That's a long story. I don't think we have enough time for that.
It's a good one.
Right, but I have a puppy. I have a dog, and he is a 7-year-old, and he is a shelter dog. So my heart is definitely there.
Yep.
And it's wonderful to work for an organization that you're passionate about, saving animals. But also we're trying to decrease the number of animals that are relinquished. We do the spade and neutering. That's part of the whole program.
Yeah.
We're not just we are just a thrift store on that end of Hilton Head Humane, but what they do is wonderful for the community, for the dogs, and for the cats.
So how does one become a volunteer? Do you just fill out paperwork and
Call
you
me.
show up and just
Call me.
just give
Yes. Well, we invite the community to come in and just do a walkthrough, you know, just to see what we have. If you're thinking about volunteering, or if you just want to come in and see the wonderful things that we have for sale, and to talk to myself or to talk to the other volunteers.
How many volunteers are in the store at one time?
Wow.
Well, I'd like to say 15, but we probably only have.
Given point.
What are the hours?
Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., but donations can be delivered or donated Monday through Saturday, 9 o'clock till 4:30. So
and a beautiful thing is Lisa's done a great job at this, by the way. She's the best assistant manager we've had since I've worked there.
Thank you, Rodger. Right.
Get that.
Well, again,
anyhow,
it's the passion.
Yeah, it is a passion. But the other thing I was going to say, as far as volunteers are concerned, we'll take anybody for any amount of time they can give us. Honestly, like I work 3 or 4 days a week, usually 3 hours a day. You can work 2 hours a day. You can work 5 hours a day. You can work. Some people work 7 hours a day.
Perfect.
Just because they'd rather do that than sit at home, especially if you're retired.
You guys, congratulations. I mean, just with
Thank
what you
you.
do, just your passion. It's working so well. It's working so well.
It is.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.